Gonna end up showing how crazy this deck can be if the opportunity presents itself. Because get lucky sometimes, you don't others. But you know, that's how this game works. Gonna try and have fun though. Okay. Not the greatest beginning hand, but hey, give it a shot. There's no penalty, so it'll be okay. Oops. So far, it's a little bit better, but still not perfect. Alright, things got interesting. We'll just do this. Go for it, I don't care. Alright, a bit better. But still, we'll be waiting, because he's probably got a bunch of instants that'll do damage. He looks like it. Yep, that is a yes. Alright. It's a little bit better. Fuck it. He's probably gonna kill it, but fuck it. I need to add distractions, so it's fine. I mean, I can't block it, so yeah, just go ahead. Cool. What else? Fun. Okay. Very interesting. Fuck your thing. It's what I was expecting. It's probably like, fuck. Fuck me. I'm probably screwed. Let's see, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. I won't be able to do shit. So let's just see what happens. 7. There we go. But he might kill me. I'll just say nice. Because that's how that works. Alright. I got 1, 2, 3, 4. Oh wait. Hey. Have fun with that. Fuck, I could have been doing that the whole time. Or no, never mind. It's only hexproof. It's not protection from that shit. Yeah. Now you might actually be fucked. Yeah, let's do it. Give you more shit to worry about. Hmm. Come on. What does this one do? Fuck. Cool, cool. And now you actually did shit. One of the only people that fucking could. Ooh, 5 damage. So scary. Now let's see, what can I get? Yeah, I'll work with it. Go ahead and block it, bitch. Block it. Okay. Didn't really help, but okay. Hmm. Come on. Okay, that's fine. Let's do this. Draw engines are always good. It'd be a good idea for you to kill one of those things now. Okay. Odd, but okay. Holy shit. Oh man. Yeah. 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 That's how it goes, man. Just domination. So it's a really fun deck. It's basically a modification of this one. Made it one color. This one was good too. This one was like basically produce a bunch of mana as well. Have that just in case I'm milled. More mana. Same ley lines. Same Nyx Lotus. Same Nyx Bloom. That was the same. This one was different though. It's draw cards. And then gain control of creatures or planeswalkers. And then we all know this. Well, hopefully. It's ridiculous when you ramp that too. Some more Karn's Bastion to proliferate onto these bad boys. I don't know if I have a sideboard. No. Fuck sideboard. Really do best of threes because this can get annoying as fuck. This one was another one that I ended up basically modifying that in a way. At least the Nyx Bloom Ancient. Don't have any Nyx Lotus in here, which would probably help, but at the same time it worked out pretty well. It's a few taxing things, take out big creatures early if I need to. This one, make sure I don't just keep getting fucked over on that shit. Protect everything, just in case they want to try and wipe it all out, because the thing is, this one is, I had to put in this one because artifact decks are definitely meta written, and I kept, well, I went up against this one enchantment deck that just basically screwed me over, so that one would be good to help out. Put this in to kind of help with that deck because I was getting screwed. This one was really good if they were milling me or got rid of this dude, because now he comes in on the third turn with +1/+1 counter. I haven't really played this one yet, but I wanted to do it just in case I end up getting all my shit taken away. This one, though, would end up kind of balancing out with this. And then also more Voracious Hydra, because can't really go wrong with that. And March of the Multitudes to just create retarded amount of soldiers with lifelink. So that one was pretty fun. Besides that, one that I'm definitely going to need to modify whenever I finally get more out of the Theros set that recently came out. It's kind of the Cauldron Familiar, Witch's Oven, that thing, but this one is really good. I want to be able to get that a lot more, because only having one, don't really get it that much. People really doubt this one's strength, but there are so many wins I've had with this card. Because a lot of discard cards, you end up losing one, but this one, you can just keep going. Yeah, there's a lot of removals that it's weak to, but not a lot of people end up removing this one. They'll usually end up using a lot of removals on other ones before I can even get this one out. But this deck, yeah, that deck didn't do that great because it needs to be modified a little bit more. This one was actually pretty fun. It's pretty much straight blue, but black and white in here for fun. I really like having this card in here for mills, just because I get to basically take complete control. Had a lot of fun with those. And then I decided with Drowned Secrets, I was like, screw it, let's make mirror maids of those and basically have 8 of them running, so you end up losing 16 cards if I play a blue spell, if I have all those out. But I typically don't get to that. I'm usually dealing with other things at that point, but at the same time, I've usually milled the complete deck before I can even get really like more than 3 of them out, to be honest. This one was just kind of have fun, but Knights are alright. There's a lot of weakness to them. Yeah, I could probably put in some other things to make it be more like, hey, I have some removal or something like that, but I wanted to try and make something that would be like comboing off of itself, pretty much. Which it did okay. This was my original really like lovely mill deck, because I was doing Thief of Insanity, Time Wipe to basically protect myself, Modify Tower still, Bay of Wishes to get stuff from the sideboard, which I probably should just get rid of that because it's not that great. Now I have a lot of better stuff, so I'm probably going to modify that. Secret Keeper was really good, just 1 to put 4. That would usually balance out with Drowned Secrets, and then this was to protect me from meta a lot. Like, just the freaking red that would be able to beat me more easily because it's aggro. So I made sure that I'd be able to stay alive a little bit longer. Tyrant's Corn to do the same, return the creature my own if necessary. Of course, Drowning Lock. And Witch's Vengeance if I'm running against a tribal. Or especially if it's token deck. Although, man, what was it? I think this was it right here. The crazy one. I basically went protection from everything because I wanted to just be able to fight back anything. But I don't have protection from blue because I don't have 4 colors in here for the Triceratops. I just put Kaya in here. Also Archon to make sure that I slow down how much they can do. And then Sphinx's Foresight, get a good start off. Night Veil Predator to kind of help against the flyers or blue that I might come across. And then Magic Mirror I could probably get rid of, but at the same time it was fun to just keep drawing cards over and over and over and over. And then this was also to help with flyers or anything that would be like multicolored decks, Gruul, or what is it? Is it typically would not be happy with this one, as we saw from the last one. Tried to make an Angel Dragon Demon deck, but I need a lot more cards that can actually work with this, because I only have one of him, and maybe one of him, can't remember, but he was to kind of give me a little defense. I put Shocks in here to do some removal. I could probably get rid of that, put in something better. A lot of early removal because I was running into the problem where I didn't have answers early on because, you know, angels having high costs besides these few. But I really like the versatility of this one where it's artifact, creature, or planeswalker rather than just creature enchantment like that one. Kind of give a variety for that. Also need better dragons. Surf of the Scales is pretty good. Aurelio is pretty good. Outlaw's Merriment's okay. Kind of helps get things set up, but just working with what I can on that stuff. Here, let's edit this, make it family friendly, because I don't know where I'm putting this, but I don't need people freaking out that, hey, why is that a curse word there and all that kind of stuff. So, I tried to make like a life-death deck with a lot of different combinations. Could probably get rid of this now that I've seen how well other things work. I'm going to put in the wilderness reclamation to make sure I could do Death Sprout or Assassin's Trophy on their turn if I needed to. Also this, get some more cards. Or what else? Pretty much that. I could probably modify that one greatly. Did okay. This one did a little bit better than it, I think. Yeah, because it had a Johnny. Makes more sense. In Prison Realm, Bloodthirsty. Yeah, this one did a lot better. But it kind of gets like boring when you have a bunch of +1/+1 counters on the creatures and you're not really doing much more than that. That's why I'm really liking the green decks that I was able to do, because it's like ridiculous how it's starting off. Burn, of course, the meta. worked really well, but it got boring playing it, like super boring. So I just kind of stopped playing it. It's like, come on, I wanted something else to do. But yeah, go back into this one. This one, I ended up just kind of like getting annoyed with a lot of things. So I have a bunch of land that does multicolor because once I get him out, it's ridiculous what I can do. Um, it's like get a questing beast out for 0 cost, get a shifting ceratops or wicked wolf, Gargos. The only one I wouldn't really want to do is voracious hydra because it just comes out as a 0/1. Unless I have the great hinge, then it gives me another card to draw. But it did pretty well. This was another draw condition since I have a lot of 4 power, or I would with the great hinge. Besides that, counter target activated triggered ability, because that's happened so many times where I need to stop that because it's just something that could end up screwing me, or create a token, no copy, that's a copy of target creature you control. That helps me out so much. If they're about to destroy it, I'm just like, alright, I'm gonna make sure I have one in the end. Also, this one did pretty good. Put a +1/+1 counter on target creature, gains indestructible. Kind of save my stuff. And then this one, since it doesn't fight the creature, that helps save mine if it has death touch or something else. So Thrash is really good. Threat I haven't really used because by that time I got enemies having things that are bigger than a 4/4, so it doesn't really make sense to have. So that's why I just do statue or status on a creature and just kill it along with it. There's of course questing beast that has death touch and vigilance that helps out a lot. And then wicked wolf, sacrificing the food that I can make with the gilded goose, keep it alive and keep boosting it. This was to help deal with blue decks, since that was a major issue I was running into. I could probably switch out the voracious hydra for the other one, the freaking artifact one. I can't remember what it's called, since that one does better. At least like take 2 out and put 2 of them in there. But I really like having voracious hydra be able to fight something once it comes in, or double the number of +1/+1 counters. It's really hard to decide between those two. It really depends what you're going up against. Can't remember what I did here. I don't think it was that great, like, at all. I guess the time wipe was why I put in green, since I wanted to just get rid of opponents getting too powerful. Also wanted a ramp. I don't think it did good though. Can't remember. I think this one did alright. That one helped with anything that could activate and stay alive, get rid of things early. The Giant's Pride Mate, of course. This one, if I was coming across black decks that would destroy things, this could kind of help keep it alive, and also it would allow me to block them without dying. Also, exiling things from a target graveyard is great, especially since I don't have to tap this. This one, of course, the life gain, Dawn of Hope, get a draw, Angel Vitality, do life. Gideon I only have 1 of, probably going to get rid of him, he's not that great in here. This one was pretty good. Prison Realm was great. Of course, we have Unbreakable Formation, Conclave Tribunal. He was really good to put in here because later game, if I have Pride Mates out and then put him out, I'm gaining 5 life and just constantly putting +1/+1 counters. This did alright, and then planar cleansing was okay. I could probably modify this with a lot of the ones that came out now. I was just looking for life at that time. This was before Theros came out. But one of my favorites was this artifact deck. I kind of took it from two other people's little combos. Really, it's mainly about Manifold Key to keep Steel Overseer putting +1/+1 counters on, and then all that glitters later on for Ginger Brute when it ends up becoming like, let's say you got 10 artifacts on the field, then it gets the 11, and then by that time you usually are Steel Overseer pumping ridiculousness. Put some counters in here, also put a Corridor Monitor to untap Steel Overseer, just in case I need something to defend. Emery Lurker of the Lock is really good. The artifact deck can basically just recover anything that might get lost. Mirror Maid to kind of help me get more Steel Overseers or anything else I might need. Arcanist Owl is really good. And then I just included black for this, pretty much, the only thing. Because the ridiculousness of its first, +2. Tezzeret Master of Bridge deals X damage to each opponent where X is the number of artifacts you control and you gain X life. There's been a lot of situations where that was a win condition. I just won straight out. Dance of the Mans was alright. It's pretty fun. This is my original vampire deck that did pretty good. Kind of balanced things out because I wanted to make sure I had answers for a lot of different things. That's why there was only like 2 copies of a lot of cards. I didn't really go much higher besides the haunts, and that's it. Everything else I ended up making sure that I could have different things going for it. I could probably modify that one too. I don't know if there's any vampires in Theros, but there probably is. This was like before I had any really good black, green, so I was just kind of stuck with meh deck, which I could probably make a lot better now. Night Party, this was like the first night deck that I was having fun with because the ridiculousness of this card. Equipment you control have equip Knight 0, and then Embercleave, of course. Just give it that sweet equip 0, and end up boosting all the knights. Get it card draw, more knight equipment, and then Colossus Hammer, since he doesn't do flying, just end up basically boosting it to ridiculousness. Didn't have trample unless I put this on it, I think? Yeah, so if I had Embercleave and Colossus Hammer on this, or really any of my other ones, I pretty much won. I could probably make it a little bit better now that I have answers to other things. That's pretty much it. Everything else. Oh, yeah, the band cards, the fun that we had whenever we had it. Just all of this was ridiculous. Like, for real, I would dominate everything, and so would everyone else, because it was pretty much the same deck. This one did alright. Really, it was kind of like a blend between the knight and the other one. I need more cards in there to make it playable, but it's whatever. So yeah, that's the fun of all this shit.